My name is Paula Cooper, and I want to talk to you all about something that's really important, and that's organ donation. Imagine someone you love who needs something very important to them that can make or break their whole entire life, something that they can wait weeks, days, or even years or decades for, depending on how severe it is, and that's an organ. Today, I'd like to talk to you about some facts and some statistics about organ donation that you may have not known before, and also why you should donate. First, let's talk about the need for donors. The National Foundation for Transplants estimates that 123,000 people are currently waiting for an organ, and every 11 minutes a name is added to that, and just 48% of Americans are an organ donor. Not even half of America is just registered to donate their organs. That doesn't mean people who have, people who haven't. It's just people who have registered and carry a donor card. Finger Lakes Donor Recovery says that the average number of deaths is 11,000 people a year who wait for an organ and don't receive one, and that's about 30 people a day. And to make that kind of a clearer view for people, imagine 22 jumbo jets, and that's how many crash a year, and there's no survivors. It seems like a crazier statistic when you hear about 22 plane crashes in 1 year as opposed to 30 people a day dying from not being able to access something that could keep them alive. Um, Now that you know why it's important to donate, because there is such a high need and not that many people are registered, I'd like to talk to you about who can and cannot donate and how you can be able to donate and sign up for that. Anyone can donate, even unhealthy people. That's a misinterpreted statistic, is that if you're unhealthy, you can't register to donate. The University of Michigan says that the people who can't donate are people with HIV, hepatitis, and cancer in a specific organ that is up for donation. Body cancer like lymphoma could also exclude you from being able to donate an organ, but previously cured cancer in an organ or the body doesn't completely rule you out for being able to donate an organ. And obviously, if someone has a death by injury, a car wreck, a brutal murder, or just anything that would mutilate a organ to the point to where it couldn't be used, that would also exclude somebody from being able to donate their organs once they're gone and everything. Now that we've talked about who can't donate, let's get more on track with who can donate. The United States Department of Health and Human Resources says anyone can sign up and is eligible. Your eligibility determines what state your organs are in at your time of death, which means if you die, they don't know until you are dead whether your organs can be donated. Some people will have illnesses their whole life that they don't know about until an autopsy is performed or they get ready to harvest the organs for donation, and then at that moment they realize that the organs can't be used. Also, most major religions allow you to donate organs. They actually see it as the last act of kindness that you can do for people, and that it's given yourself and being able to live on. The Mayo Clinic said there is no cutoff age for donation. Whether you're 10 or you're 100, your organs can be donated and used. And now let's talk about how you can donate. And to donate, all you have to do, it's really simple, is register with your state, mark it on your driver's license, and whenever you get your donor card in the mail, you just sign it and carry it. That's how simple it is. And you would think it's a more vigorous process considering that there's only 48% of Americans who are registered to donate. Now I'd like to talk about some myths that we all hear, myths about organ donation, and are they true or not, and also why should you donate? Many myths about organ donation circle every single day. I'm sure most people in this room have heard about how organ donation's bad or things like that. And the Mayo Clinic took the time to write an article and debunk some of the myths that are about organ donation. The first and major one that probably everyone's heard is that if you donate your organs, the hospital isn't going to try as hard to save you. Well, I'm going to donate my organs, and the hospital won't try to save me because they can donate my organs and use them, make money off of them. That's not true. The hospital will try to save you just as hard as they'll try to save the person who is donating the organ. Who needs the organ donated. The second myth that's most common is that people say that they can't have an open casket, but you can. Actually, since your eyelids are shut, people have donated their eyes. You can donate any part and still have an open casket. Actually, you don't even have to be dead to donate. You can donate your blood, a kidney, a partial liver, part of your intestines, or even your bone marrow. And a lot of people think, well, if they have to go through all this process to donate my organs, ship them, make sure they get there good, my family's going to be charged all kinds of money for this. That's also another myth that is, in fact, false, because the only person that is charged once that happens is the recipient. They'll be charged for all medical costs incurred and for getting the organ there and make sure that it's in one piece. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Resources also made it available to people that a lot of people think because somebody is a celebrity that, well, if I need a kidney and Tom Cruise needs a kidney, Tom Cruise will get one before me because he's a celebrity. But that's also not true. It doesn't matter your age, your race, or your economic standing or anything like that. It's just simply the need, blood type, how long you've been on the list, exactly what you need the organ for. Those are the main things that determine it. The reason why a lot of people think celebrities get them faster is because it's more publicized. You don't see magazines following around the everyday person and reporting about how they finally got the organ that they needed. With famous people, basically every moment of their lives is documented, and that's why a lot of people think that they receive them sooner. And a myth that is true is that a lot of people think that they can harvest organs and sell them on a black market. That goes on a lot in like China and India, where there's a lot of botched surgeries where people receive major infections that end their life. They die from the surgeries from blood loss or have lifelong deformities from it because people want to sell organs on a black market, and that is something that is very, very illegal, and it's true that it is illegal. And the reason why you should donate is because once you're gone, you won't need your organs. Everything eventually returns to dust, and your organs will too, so why not put them to good use? And people are dying every day. Children, women, men, the young, the old. Everybody's dying because they can't receive the organ that is going to change their whole entire life. Now that you know the truth, there aren't any reasons why you shouldn't donate. Everything, once you're gone, so there's no risk of infections or how it's going to hurt you while you're alive and things like that. So there really isn't that many reasons why you shouldn't. Actually, I don't think there is any. And also, you save a life whenever you donate your organs. You can give a kid a chance to be able to grow up and get a job and do things, or you can give somebody a chance to be able to make it to Christmas this year with their families, or many Christmases because they received the organ that they have waited so long for. In conclusion, it's important to be an organ donor whether you're directly or indirectly affected by it. Even if you need the organ or someone you know, or if you don't know anybody, it's important to be an organ donor, because another statistic is that one person who donates their body for organ donation can save up to 50 lives. just one body can save 50 lives. Organ donation is beneficial for thousands of people, 112,000 people actually, and every 11 minutes there's another person added to that. But unfortunately, thousands do die every year, but you are the person who can be the change, and you have the power to change that.